This is Sharing Life Matters with ESHMAN. Yes, the home is very important, and we wish that every home will be happy. To those of you watching me, of course, I wish that you will find a way to be happy. Like I keep saying, regardless of what you're going through, just make sure your relationship is working. Just try. Now, so many things are important in the home. The feeding, taking care of the children, the traveling, going out, buying things, getting a new job. But one of the most important factors of the home is the romance part of it. And that area cannot be ignored. If it is ignored, not only can it destroy a home, it can make two people never to want to see themselves face to face again. The reality on ground is the fact that if it is so important, then we have to talk about it. I can imagine that it could be embarrassing to some people, not willing or not hoping to talk about romance in the home. Hey, we got to talk about it. Men in particular, I need you to listen to me tonight. The reason why I want the men to listen to me more, of course I want the ladies to listen, but men, I need you to open your ears more. The reason why I want this is because the ladies are buying sex toys in their billions of dollars spent on sex toys. There must be a problem. There must be a reason why they are doing that. And of course, they are doing that to replace the men. You know, if a lady will go and buy a non-living thing to replace a living thing, then there's a problem. So why would they spend in 2020 over $30 billion just to buy sex toys? And that we've been addressing this matter. We will open the phone pretty soon. But let me form a quick preamble. We've been addressing the matter, and we're still on what the men are doing. Apparently, the men probably are doing some wrong things, and so the ladies are like, let me just look away. You know, people have suggested a lot of things. One of them is when you don't make the female feel loved. Now, I've started addressing it, and I want all of us to be a part of it. When you don't make your lady feel loved. Now, the atmosphere of romance is not created. She would rather go look for something else. Now, and I give it to the lady, with due respect, a lot of them don't want to cheat, and they don't want to be involved with other men. And so they would prefer to just buy the sex toy and help out themselves. Now, what can you do as a man? Let your lady feel loved. The reality is that you're together. You may think that she's not fine enough, but the day you go out with her, you discover that some other men are looking at her. When you make her look beautiful, when you make her feel beautiful, she will relax and make things easy for you. How do you make her feel beautiful? These have to come from the words of your mouth. You have to appreciate her. You have to see the beauty. Guys, I do not want you to ever see your woman as a sex machine. Sex machine is slept with, not made love to. You must learn to make love to your woman. She's not a sex machine. And so the idea on your mind is not to satisfy yourself when you have the urges. The idea in your mind is to satisfy your partner. It is in the process of satisfying your partner that you now satisfy yourself. Make sure that you're not the only one enjoying it. Your lady has to enjoy it some more. The man's nature is when he feels that aggression, he just wants to come off loose and have it out. Meanwhile, not thinking of the ladies. That's not very good. I know you have a lot of ideas that we're going to be discussing very soon. But sincerely speaking, guys, you need to find a way to make the woman feel loved. When she feels loved, it's easier for her to warm up to you. If your lady is warming up to you and she's in control of the romance, my God, you're really going to have a lot of enjoyment for yourself. Now, when you don't show her love and you want to be with her, it's just going to be fulfillment of what's it called now? Brought me the word. Fulfillment of your expectations, right? You just want to fulfill it. You're not doing it from your heart. You're doing it from your head. What you're doing from your head is you just want to ease up that time. No, that's not love. That's not good. Romance does not start on the bed. Can I say that one more time? Guys, I want you to listen. Romance does not start on the bed. So don't keep it when you get to the bed. You must play with her. You must laugh with her. Sometimes in your busy time, you must find a way to take her out. There must be things that you will talk that will eventually lead to that climax, on the bed or wherever you want to have it. You must learn to explore. Don't just make her feel like, okay, just get ready, I want to. No, that's like master slave kind of a thing. You're involved with your partner. You are lovers, and you must show the love. The love must come from your mouth, from your actions. Now, secondly, and before I now open up the phone, now when you are dealing with her, make sure she's enjoying herself. Please do not go for the kill immediately. Wander around. There are two tools that you have. You only think is one. Well, three actually. I'm not mentioning the third one because you know the third one. But there are two tools that you have as a man. One of them, your finger and your tongue. I'm not going to elaborate further. Go find a way. Find a way to use those two. The third one shouldn't be the first thing that you use, all right? Of course, I'm quoting these words and I know you understand what I'm saying. When you use those first two, it's like you're setting her up in the mood. Miss Felicia called yesterday and she actually quoted from the Bible that the Bible says, let the breast of your spouse satisfy you. Yes, it is correct, but you must know how to play the strings. You must know how to play with those things so that they can respond to you. If you don't play them well, they will not respond to you. If they don't respond to you, it's going to be tough. All right, we'll go ahead and open the phone lines right now, and so that I can hear you and your contributions as well. What do you think about this topic? What do you have to say? All right, I will open the line right now, 346-426-5650 or 336-456-3800. By the time you call in and you are talking, I am sure somebody somewhere is listening out to you. All right. So while I wait on your call, the phone numbers are surely on your screen. All right. So you can call at any time. All right. By the time you look at the situation in the home, you would always know the ladies have control. Yes, the control is huge, but you must make sure that they realize that they have control. The man only has a control with his voice. It's masculine. Yeah, that control is just in appearance, but the real control lies with the lady. If your lady is happy, the home will be happy. But if she's not, of course, there's going to be trouble. Now, let's discuss, why do we have women buying a lot of sex toys? What has happened? Are the men not doing what they're supposed to be doing? Are they wrong? Are they right? Or you want to say the women are just sheer greedy? All right. I don't know what you think, but tonight I want all of us to discuss this matter. All right. So I'm just about now opening the phone lines. The two phones are open now, and I expect you to please do call in. All right. I promise you we will be taking text messages soon, but well, maybe not tonight because text messages are already coming in now. I do want to rather to call in. So 346-426-5650, 336-456-3800. Why are the ladies choosing to buy sex toys rather than staying with the men that they have? What is the problem? Is there something wrong with the generation? Now, if this is not controlled, does that mean that sometime in the future, the men will not be appreciated anymore? Could it be that men will be replaced? Of course, for men, when we begin to talk about the ladies, we see some other things. But are we saying that if this is not controlled, that men will be replaced by toys, or ready for them to spend billions of dollars on toys, certainly and surely there is something wrong somewhere. And these I want us to discuss tonight. All right, so the phone lines are opened and I am expecting your call. 346-426-5650, 336-456-3800. What is wrong with the society? How come the main position is being taken over by toys, mere toys? What is it that the men are doing? Somebody told me earlier on today, and the person had called me. That I keep getting a lot of. I think people are a bit shy in discussing this. All right, I keep getting a lot of text messages. All right, but I rather want us to talk about it. Now, somebody told me that it looks like the things that men eat now will not allow them to perform as much as they should. Ladies, let us hear from you. What is it that you have experienced? What are you experiencing? What is it that is wrong that you think can be corrected? All right, is it that the men are not performing as they should, or is it that they're just not doing the right thing, or they don't have the time, or like somebody also said, that so that they don't break the heart of the ladies will rather go for what will not break their heart. But I still can't imagine how a non-living thing will replace a living thing. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Somebody sent me a text here. Let me quickly just read that out to us. All right, 1 second. I just want to read it, then we will discuss based on it. Now, this person is saying, what you're saying is very true, ESHMAN. The problem in my own case is that my partner can not even stay awake till 10. He's always tired every day of the week, and I do not know what to do about it. What is your advice? Again, the problem is he's always tired. Thank you. Now, that's a text message from somebody, that the partner is always tired. There are many things to that simple question that she wants me to address. All right. Now, a man that is always tired, number one, man, don't overwork yourself. Now, whatever you're making, really, you will never be enough anyway. So the less you do, sometimes the better, at least for your own life, so you don't die young. Reduce the time that you used to work. It's okay to work. I understand that you want to fend for your family, but what makes you to be coming home tired, and like this lady said, every day? Now, if you're coming home tired every day, she will probably not enjoy you. She's probably not enjoying you. Now, another thing is that, do you want me to really talk about this? A lot of guys, and it is true, it happens. A lot of guys, when they play what we call away match, if they've already gone somewhere, it may be difficult for them to still be active at home. I am generally advising, all right? And my advice will and may not be absolute. Seek further advice from more professionals. All right. Now, when they've gone somewhere else, it may be difficult for them to come home still active. They will complain and they will get tired. They will not be able to perform or do anything. If this is happening, there's certainly and surely, if the man does not stop it, the tiredness will continue. Because you don't understand why someone is tired every day of the week. You must make out time for the person that you love. She must feel that you're good. She must feel that you're strong. She must feel that you're there. Otherwise, it may be difficult for her to continue to connect. We have a call, and we're going to start from here. Sharing Life Matters with ESHMAN. Good evening.
Hi, my name is Samuel.
All right, Samuel.
I'm calling from Washington.
All right. Yes, Mr. Samuel. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Yes.
I was listening to your program.
Yes.
I wanted to, first of all, talk to the lady that was talking about the husband or the spouse is
Yes.
getting tired all
Always
the time.
tired.
Like you rightly said, sometimes we go out and I think the lady sometimes can smell it. She perhaps would know why he's tired. If he's tired because of work, she also would know why, because we are more or less like the baby in the house that, they monitor and they observe our moods and our moves. Even when we do not observe it, they also know as well.
Yes.
So the woman should know why he's tired. If he's tired because of work, I bet she should know, that's because of work, and
Yes.
she should find a way where it's not tired.
Yes.
But talking about the topic on ground today,
Yes.
sex toys, I think the issue, this is just my own opinion,
Go
I
ahead.
think the issue of sex toys is something that's difficult to change because the environment and the society has more or less disappointed the women. So therefore they've resorted to this alternative, and it's not getting any better because we men are also not helping issue. If you ask every average woman out there, they're going to tell you, oh, a man cannot stay with one woman. So it's like they've concluded and they've, come to a conclusion that, okay, fine, it's impossible for a man to stay with one woman. Men are not built that way. So for those women that cannot deal with such either competition or sharing, they just resort and have a conclusion that, oh, instead of me to deal with this, let me just resort to something that, oh, I don't have to, share with anybody. At least this one I'm sure of. So some women have concluded that, okay, fine, they don't want to deal with it, so that's why I believe, and it's the society that have come that way. But in the long run, these women have resorted to this. Again, I don't blame them. My opinion is that alternative, which is unreal, which is unnatural, it's only going to take them for a while, because if you put a woman that's depending on that, which is not her fault because of the society, and also a woman that's also, doing the natural way.
Yes.
It's only time that will tell
which one will last.
Which one will last longer and which one will be better, because at a certain age, when you put all your hope on those unnatural means and medium, it can only take you till a certain extent. But it's just because, some people emphasize only on sex. At the old age and older age, sex might be irrelevant.
Irrelevant, yes,
and
yes.
You have to put your hope on other things that, so those unnatural way will only carry you for the young life. At the older life, you would need more than sex, and you might not have it because you put your hope on the unnatural life. That's just my point of view, though. I hope it helps someone.
Yes, it helps. Of course. I mean, that's a great point. But here's what they are complaining. At least some of them that got in touch with me. Here's what they are complaining. That even the guys that are performing, it's like they don't last. Is there something wrong with our dietary system? Is it a problem? They believe, is it that the ladies are expecting too much? What do they mean?
When they talk about not lasting, I think we men, we have to understand that women are wired differently.
Yes.
Most of our organs are different. Like, okay, let's go raw now.
Yes, go ahead.
Our masculine cap is on the outside.
Okay.
Theirs is on the inside. So you have to actually play with these things before a lady reaches that level. Some people, especially women, we just, we have sex and we only worry about ourselves. You have to.
Yes.
We have to fine tune things to make sure it fall in place with, I'm trying to pick out the words here. We have to make sure we dance to the tune of the woman.
Of the woman.
Only music all the time. And most times, men always miss it because they be changing multiple partners. So it's difficult for them to study one woman understand the way our body moves,
Yes.
understand our mechanism.
Yes.
We only worry about, satisfying ourselves.
You just want to satisfy yourself as a man. Don't you consider that very selfish?
You can understand that woman, you can understand the way her body works, and you can help her to reach that position she's supposed to reach.
Okay.
So when the women say they are always tired, or that's because the women are not getting satisfied, and that's because we have multiple partners.
Wow.
We are lazy to study and understand one particular partner to get her to where she's supposed to be. If you have one partner, you can understand. There are some wives or girlfriends that last longer, some come quickly.
Yes.
You would have time to understand the partner, but
yes.
if you're changing multiple partners, it's going to be difficult for you to understand. You're only going to worry about yourself.
That's true. That's true. Well, Sam, you've done very good justice to this topic tonight, and I really appreciate you. All right? I thank you for calling, and I do hope you listen more. And yes, it has helped. Thank you very much.
All right.
There. Well, there you have it. And I would encourage all of us to please call. He has said it, and I think that's a very wonderful one. Particularly where he said, if a man has multiple partners, you will not have the time to even study one. All you're out for is just to satisfy yourself. Listen, every woman under you has a soft spot. Every woman with you has this. You need to discover it. You need to discover that spot that when you touch it, you make a yell. Yes. If you haven't discovered it, you haven't done your job as a man. It does not make any sense jumping from here to here. Guess what? It is the same thing. Maybe the sound may be different. The same texture, the same feel, the same biological makeup. So why do you have to jump? I mean, Sam rightly said it. If you have multiple, you cannot study. Meanwhile, you are meant to study one, find out exactly where that main place is. Once you discover it and you tap into it, you will find out that you have a lot to enjoy. You're not forcing your way through, you're not bruising, you're not, everything is just easy. But you must take time to find that out. If you don't, it's going to be hard. And people coming home tired, if it's not a job, why is a man tired every day? Again, I will emphasize, if there are medical issues, which is true, seek attention for it. But then, I cannot understand why he comes home tired every day. Could it be that he's not interested in this? Now, if you're that man, or if you're listening to me, you're a man, and you come home tired every day, do something about it. It's not helping. It's not right. And guess what? Sometimes you're too tired. You don't have to do the job. You're tired, but make yourself available. Most ladies would love to do the job. If you know what I mean, I'm doing my best to just make it sound very pleasant. Most ladies will rather want to do the job, which is okay. Just remain tired, but be available. Why are you tired and you're sitting or you're sleeping on your sideways? No, be tired and lay on your back. She knows what to do. All right, ladies, if you agree with me, the phone lines are open. Please call in and let's have this discussion. It's a very interesting one, and I don't want to be the only one discussing it. Thank you, Sam from Washington, by the way. 346-426-5650 or 336-456-3800. Call in and let's have a discussion together. I think by tomorrow, of course, we will move on to another side of it. But for right now, we're still on the man. I think the lady has actually been robbed off a great deal, and that's why they're looking for alternative. If they've been satisfied, they will not look for an alternative. If we have been faithful to them, they will not look for an alternative. People look for an alternative when what they have is not functioning well. Yeah. What they have, they keep saying that, oh yeah, this is giving me problems, this is not going to last, this is giving issues. Meanwhile, all these issues are coming because the man is just not satisfied. He keeps looking and looking and looking for more. One of these days, that's going to be our topic. Is it true really that men will always want to search for more. But for right now, we have another topic, another caller. Please, let's pick this caller and we'll continue. Sharing Life Matters with ESHMAN. Good evening.
Hi, ESHMAN. This is Miriam calling from Sheffield.
Hey, Miriam. It's been a while. So good to have you back, Miriam.
Yes, sir. I came in late, so I'm kind of a bit lost. What's today's topic?
Now, we started yesterday and we're continuing today that we found out that ladies are buying sex toys more. As a matter of fact, in 2020, over $30 billion were used to buy sex toys. And the question is, are they replacing the men with these toys? How come ladies are buying sex toys? What is happening? Should the men be questioned? What do you think about that, ma?
Well, for my own opinion, I'm going to say yes and no.
Okay.
I'm going to put it that way. So why I say yes is because sometimes if you're not satisfied with your man, if he's not doing his job well,
okay,
probably, and you don't want to fed around, you don't want to, have another man, and you feel, okay, how can I satisfy myself since this guy is not doing his job?
Mm-hmm.
For you might feel, okay, let me get a sex toy to do the second job.
Okay.
And secondly, I could say maybe probably if you're having issues with your husband,
okay,
and if husband and wife are fighting, definitely sometimes some fights might lead to you guys not having sex. Wow. So, and it might take a while, and you feel like, and probably you are the type that you always want to do it. So, and you don't want to cheat because you're married.
Okay.
It's different from a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Okay.
Like if you're still courting, some girls can have 2 men, some men can have, multiple girlfriends. But the fact that you guys are married, some women want to be faithful to their marriage, despite the fact they're fighting with their husband or something, and they feel, okay, I can't ask him for this, then what do I have to do? Okay, let me get myself a sex toy because I can't hold myself. So I feel we can blame the men because some men, they don't understand what intimacy is all about. Okay. Some men just want to do it like the way they're once they're turned on, they just want to release, and that's it.
And that's it. Not caring.
They don't know how to care for a woman.
When we come from break, we're going to start from there. Yes. But a quick question I will ask you, Miriam, before I go on break, a quick question I will ask you is, okay, the lady has a need and she's getting sex toys because she's fighting with her husband. What do you think the man should do? I mean, they are fighting and she's getting sex toys because, okay, they're not making up. What do you think the man would do? You tell me sincerely from your heart.
Well, I feel in a marriage, regardless of whatever you guys might be facing, we should always have one thing in mind. Even if we are fighting or having issues or anything, we should always remember we have a responsibility as a husband and wife, which we are meant to keep, regardless of anything going on between us.
I agree with you.
I feel if we can fill in that gap, there won't even be a room for fight, because as long as we have that thing in our head that we have a responsibility, we have a role to play as a husband and a wife, which is part of the responsibility for both of us. So I think that's all I think I have to say for today.
All right. I really appreciate your contribution. We're going to start from that when we come from break. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been wonderful so far. This is Sharing Life Matters with ESHMAN. We'll go on a very quick break right now, and when we come back, we'll wrap it all up. Thank you, Miriam, and have a good night, Miriam. All right. We'll go on break now, and when we come back, we continue from where we stopped.
SA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA Office, 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologueservice.com or www.bsaprologueservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist. Welcome to Unique Beauty Palace, where you can find your beauty skincare products: whitening body lotion, whitening oil, glowing oil, serum, scrub, black soap, body wash, whitening and glowing supplements. We also have one-on-one discussion about your skin type. Check us out at Unique Beauty Palace, 12699A, Business Street, Houston, Texas, 77099. Open 9:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Close on Sundays. Telephone 713-548-7739 or 281-741-7080 or www.uniquebeautypalace.com. Unique Beauty Palace. Check us out today. Fashion LLC. When it comes to fashion, we offer custom-made clothing that can make you stand out in the crowd and look in your absolute best. Tell us your preferences and desires. I will take care of the rest. Got an upcoming event or occasion? You can book an appointment with us today so we can get started. Daniel's Fashion LLC. Custom-made and alterations, formal and informal, children's wear, wedding gowns, prom dresses, curtains, and tuxedo. 346-207-7030 or 832-266-3239. Come one, come all. Hurry now at Daniel's Fashion LLC, 6107 Wickrest Drive by Awin, Houston, Texas, 77072. Email us at support@danielsfashionllc.com or www.danielsfashionllc.com. Daniel's Fashion LLC, crafts and fabric store that stand out of others. Tailoring just for you.
Amala John. Amala John.
Hello everyone. An amazing joint is here with different African dishes. Amala bula, iyan legusi, semo and okra, suya, grilled fish, efforiro, jollof rice, plus different kind of swallow and soup. Amala joint, a very great arena to meet and discuss with your loved ones. Business meeting, dating meeting, and all kinds of meeting. Amala joint. Order now through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. 281-721-2982. Amala joint. 6271 Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas, 77083. Amala joint. The best joints to eat the best African food.
Amala joint.
Hi, Sharing Life Matters with ESHMAN. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Miriam from Southwest.
All right, Miriam from Southwest, you're most welcome. Have you been following the program tonight or you want me to brief you?
Yeah, I would like for you to brief me.
Yes, okay, our topic tonight, we've been wondering why ladies seem to be buying sex toys more these days. And when the men are still available and alive, is it that they are replacing the men with the sex toys, or what could make particularly the married women to buy sex toys?
It's a form of replacement, because
Is it a form of what?
It's a form of replacement to me.
Okay, how?
My own opinion, because I mean these days there's too many breakfasts here and there.
Too many what?
Breakfast.
Hey, please, what is breakfast? Is it the same food like breakfast?
No, it's not the same bread and egg that you know.
So what's the meaning of breakfast?
The real one, the real breakfast. Yeah, so I feel like it's because of you know, I mean, with the toys, you do not have. I mean, there's nobody breaking your heart like that.
Okay.
You know how humans are not reliable, and then put all your trust in them, and then all of a sudden you're hearing another thing another day.
Okay.
But then, I mean, sex toy, you can never disappoint.
Ma'am, I'm
You
sorry.
cannot break your heart.
I'm sorry for laughing.
And
but
now what happens is it's going to malfunction, and then you get another
You
one.
get another one. But can you have a
That way you're not
discussion?
breaking anybody's heart.
Can you have a discussion? All right, Miriam, thank you very much for calling. I'll pick another call and I will address this matter. All right, thank you very much. Sharing Life Matters with ESHMAN. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, ma. Yes. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
This is Tracy.
If you can speak out, Tessie, right?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hardly hear you. If you can speak out a little, I will appreciate it. Tessie?
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes. So about the matters of tonight, I heard that over 20, or I couldn't get the statistics.
Well, in 2020, over $30 billion were used to purchase sex toys. And we're wondering what has happened to the man if the ladies are purchasing sex toys in such an alarming matter. Tessie, what is your take on that?
Actually, I think they, from my opinion, it's not replacing the men.
Okay.
It's just that men can't meet up with the women's needs.
You think the men cannot meet up with the hunger of the women? Wow.
Yes.
Tell me more, Tessie.
So, to satisfy, or because men don't, they satisfy themselves, like orgasm,
Okay.
and the women don't get there.
Okay.
Many women or ladies don't even know they could get to the point to relieve the stress. So it's just the men that really, really get the satisfaction they need at the time they need it. And that's been selfish.
That's been said. This keeps coming up. You know, every lady seems to be thinking that way, that men just satisfy themselves and that selfish attitude. Right on, Tessie.
And it's so bad that they had to, or we had to resort into
Self-help.
Sex toys, and just to get to the point that we relieve the stress, because everybody's stressed up. So why is the man enjoying it till the time they get distressed and the woman is left high and dry?
Wow.
It's not fair. So when you see more of sex toys, it's not the woman's fault. They need to enjoy and get the benefit of having sex, because I'll say for many African, I don't know, African men, they just want to satisfy themselves. You know, they don't think of the woman, the satisfaction of the woman. They just feel sex is for the man. When they call for it, they get it, and that's it.
Wow.
They don't know if the woman, they don't want to know the feelings, because it comes with emotion. It comes with maybe the both are stressed. So it's just a selfish act, and a woman has to satisfy themselves. So more toys will be bought. They are improving it. Machines are improving, and they are satisfying the women. Now,
So, are you saying we should expect them to buy more toys, the ladies?
yes.
Oh, wow.
If the men can meet up with the demands, because the demands of the man are inevitable. They are insatiable, and you don't want to satisfy the woman, so the woman don't satisfy themselves. So what do you think? What do you feel? And now AI they are making more AI inclined sex toys that can read the mind, that can study the mind to satisfy a woman. It's not only women that are buying the toys. The men are buying.
I know the men are buying, but the largest statistics is on the women's side.
It's on the women because of what exactly? I listened to your program yesterday, and a woman said it's from attack from where?
A spiritual attack.
It's not spiritual attack from anywhere. So many women nowadays go to the gym, they work out.
Okay.
They are more fit than the men.
Ah, okay.
Yes. They do cardios, they run, so they're more energetic.
Yes.
You're telling me that a man who hasn't been running or be exercising will meet up to this demand. He will be tired.
Okay, he will be tired.
I'm not saying about, it's all about sex. It's all about being, it's more about the foreplay, knowing.
Yes,
that will help.
Yes.
So that's my own opinion or what I have to say. It's not replacing anybody. But there are more single women, single, unmarried, divorced women nowadays. So you were expecting, and the statistics of divorce is rising now. So what do you expect? And most women don't want to be perceived as a whore.
Yes. So rather than going from man to man,
man to man, and getting all these STDs and all that, they result in toys. So what are you talking about?
But there's this last question for you, Tessie, before you go. Can you communicate with a sex toy?
Of course.
How do you communicate with a toy?
Because it's been designed to satisfy me. So you choose from your collective centers to how it wants to be done.
Yes.
So that's what I said. It's more AI inclined right now.
Okay.
It's like talking to Siri or talking
to Alexa. It's getting smarter, right?
Yes.
Wow, that's scary. That's very scary. All right. Tessie, you've been wonderful tonight, and I really thank you for your call. All right. Thank you, Tessie, and I do hope you call again some other time. All right. Have a good night. Yes, I could squeeze in one more call if you're still there. I could squeeze in one more call. But from what Tessie said, and I want all of us to think about it, man, we have a lot of work to do. This idea of being selfish when it comes to sexual matters has to be stopped. A man should not just consider himself when he's involved with a woman. All right, don't just think of the fact that I'm just going to go and ease myself. That is what I do beg your pardon for what I'm about to say. The whores or the sex workers, that's why they are there. You're not patronizing. Your partner is not a sex worker. To those ones, you pay them, and which, in a way, if that's what you're calling your partner, it's very, very insulting. So it's good to treat your partner like a complete human being that has a need, that has a desire, that has a burning desire. And men, aim to satisfy your woman first. If you can aim to satisfy her first, you will know when she's satisfied. You would know the whole area. It's so easy and simple because there's cooperation between both of you. Don't just think that getting off what the pressure within you is what you're hoping to release. No, that will make her feel belittled. That will make her feel unsatisfied. And so the next time, she will go look for something that will satisfy her. You don't want her to look for it, then you be that one that will satisfy her. The reason why I asked Tessie if she can communicate with the toys, of course, There are sophisticated toys, but the common ones right now, they can't communicate yet. I mean, the obvious ones, the ones that are everywhere. Now, you can communicate with your partner. You can do better than the toys. The toys can only be in one place at a time, but you can be in several places at a time. You get your hands, you get every part of you. Make your partner feel like she is important. Aim to satisfy her. That's why you're a man. You're not a man because you just want to ejaculate and stand up. No, that's what animals do. If you've ever watched dogs mating, all they want to do is just ejaculate and leave. You are not an animal. There must be something called foreplay. If you don't know what it is, go and study it. The second Miriam that court talked about breakfast, and she actually used a modern word which means that people break up as fast as possible. No, don't put your ladies through that. You need to study some things about foreplay. You need to know how to play the game so that she can feel like she's in the hands of a real man. A real man is not known by how many rounds of sex he can go for. A real man is the one that takes a lady to the climax and bring her softly down. All right, so do not just aim at satisfying yourself and leaving her hanging. That's not going to be helpful at all. The home or relationship is meant to be enjoyed by both parties. If both parties enjoy it, then it's going to be a happy one. The next time you have an opportunity, as we round up now, the next time you have an opportunity, if you have to ask her, but find out. Don't find out with your third leg. Find out with some other part of you where the soft spot is. Once you find it, then play with it. You understand? That way she's happy, she's satisfied, she's happy, and there will be no need for no toy. You be the toy, man. Man, be the toy. This is where we're going to be running up tonight. Don't forget, if you have any thing you want the world to know about, this is us doing it for you. We will promote your business and the whole world will hear about it. Are you planning a program? Your church, your mosque, wherever you are you coming up with a program? Bring it in. We will advertise it for you. All right, are there things that you're dealing with, your businesses, you want the world to hear about it? Please bring them in and we will advertise them for you. Now, do you have a story to tell? Have you been through some things and you want us to discuss it, but you want to remain anonymous? Please send your mail to ESHMAN.SharingLifeMatters@gmail.com. ESHMAN.SharingLifeMatters@gmail.com. One more time, ESHMAN.SharingLifeMatters@gmail.com. So you can send your letters anonymously, and we will discuss the matter and we'll make sure that you have answers to your situation. Don't forget, this program is sponsored by BSA Procurement and Logistics. On Monday, a container will be fully loaded. You have to this weekend to bring in your goods. All right, call them on 832-614-8984 or 281-7414-8299. All right, when you call, tell them you're from ESHMAN, and that will qualify you some good discounts. Again, don't forget, by this weekend, that is when you can bring in your goods. Tomorrow, we're not stopping now. A lot of discussions on this romance. I need you to gather your family together, men, women alike. Let's discuss what can we do to make the home a happier one. I have not been alone at the studio tonight. I got my very good people all around making sure that everything works well. My beautiful engineer that knows where all the buttons are, Georgina Bracco. Thank you for being such a wonderful lady behind the buttons. All right, my PAs around, always loving to dot the I's and crossing the T's. Ehiko Wecho. Thank you for the good work you do. My producer, Bukola Sarah, always going about to make sure that we have everything that we need to so that we can have a beautiful studio all the time. Thank you, Sarah, for the good job that you do as well. And my executive producer Shino Ayo Oyinlola, the big man himself. Oh yeah, wonderful to have you around all the time for this show. Well, this is Sharing Life Matters with ESHMAN, and it's a family program. Tomorrow when we come your way, make sure you come here with someone so that we can discuss it together. We'll be here by 9 p.m. on the dot, American time, in Houston time, and we will end the program at about 10 o'clock. Make sure you come, not only you, bring in someone. This is hoping that when we see again, there'll be good news in our mouths to talk to one another. Until then, ESHMAN is my humble name, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide. Have a good night, everybody, and God bless.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Well, life to you may be different from life to me. The way I see life most of the time is different from the way you see life. Sometimes life is good. Other times, well, maybe not so good. And this is why many times we need someone to talk to, someone to listen to us without judging us. And this is a program that is designed exactly for that purpose, where we can talk, chat, laugh, and sometimes cry together. Come on, let's talk over our matters. Let's discuss the matters of life and find solutions together. This is ESHMAN. Our program is now going to be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need you to join in. We need to talk together. You will have the opportunity to call